Hello everyone, my name is Alexia and I'm cooking food, so if you hear it, I don't care. Figure it out yourself. I did this cute ass makeup and hair look that I thought would turn out like shit, but it actually turned out really good. So I just figured, okay, well, I don't want to waste this, but it is like 1 o'clock at night, so I'm just gonna be kind of talking about some random shit that's been on my mind lately. Why are shoes so fucking expensive? I got on Shein thinking I was about to get me a cheap little $10 pair of shoes, you know. Them shoes is $30. How much is actual regular shoes? Like, not only that, I went to TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is supposed to have cheap shit. Ross is supposed to have cheap shit. Dude, shoes was $30. Is that cheap? Like, is that supposed to be cheap? It's not giving cheap. Yeah, I want to talk about something incredibly shameful. There's this book called From Blood and Ash. 0 bars, 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I think JLA, the author of those books, just needs to retire because apparently she literally has like multiple claims of plagiarism against her. Not only that, there's a bit of racist stuff in there, not even gonna lie. The fact that Kyrian, his name literally translates to like the dark one or something like that. Not the dark one, but like, I don't know. And then there's Tawny, which her name literally translates to brown, and she also has brown skin. It's just a whole thing, dude. There are like TikToks about it and everything. There's this show I've been watching on Netflix called Never Have I Ever, and it's like genius. It's about this girl named Davy who she's like an Indian girl and she's going to school in America, and so she's like trying to figure out the bullshit and stuff, and like there's this hot guy Paxton that she's trying to get with. Let me just say, Paxton, I'd have his kids definitely, but anyway, she's trying to get with Paxton, and like it all just like goes wrong and stuff. Anyways, check it out. I love it so much. I'm obsessed with it. The new season just came out, but the only problem that I have with it is that the main actor, when they first started filming, she was like 17, and like her love interest, Paxton, he was literally like 28. And I don't know what Hollywood has with this like obsession of like pairing literal children, minors, with adults and having them kiss and like do sexual scenes with each other. In all honesty, still counts as pedophilia. For anyone who tries to like make an excuse for it, still counts as pedophilia. And I just think we need to discuss that a bit more, to be honest, because it's happened a lot. It happened with Selena Gomez and her Another Cinderella Story movie. I believe it happened to Hilary Duff too, while she was filming her Another Cinderella Story movie too. Which says a lot about like how society sees like young women, how it's completely okay for like a man who's literally like in his like mid-20s to late 20s to be with a girl who's literally only like 16. Like, why is it in movies like it's okay for these characters, for the male love interest to be in his 30s and then the female love interest to literally be like a child? But yet DFAX is never called. You know, CPS is never called. Why is that? Why is it suddenly okay at that point in time? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird, man. It's weird. Even kissing, it's still weird. It's still weird. But, you know, that's just me, shorty. Also, that also just like goes back into the, first off, why are you casting a 30-year-old man with abs to play like a 16-year-old boy? I mean, he's fine, but like, damn, come on now. And why did he even take the role in the first place? Let's talk about that. Why did he even take the role in the first place? What the hell? Anyways, She's an adult now. She's like 18, 19 now. So I guess so, girl. But she's like the same age as me. Yeah, she's like the same age as me. But I would never be caught dead. I would never be caught dead kissing an old man, darling. No. Okay, I guess that's a lie. Depends on if he has money or not. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Just the fact that people are all okay with it is so weird to me. But hey, like I said, nothing you can do, dog. Nothing you can do. I found some TikToks earlier today. They were pretty nice. You can check them out on my TikTok. Anyways, like I said, this video is just gonna be me talking about stuff that I like and stuff. Babe, ooh, maybe I should do some ASMR. Later this week, I'm supposed to be filming a tutorial on how to make like a skirt, which I think is gonna be pretty fucking cute. 10 out of 10. Can we also talk about the alarming amount of minors on TikTok, like sexualizing themselves? And I don't want to like victim blame right now because I'm 18, but the thing is, I was in that position at one point in time, not on TikTok, but on like Instagram and stuff, where I would be acting like a grown ass adult and just be doing stuff that I should not have been doing. You should have seen me in my scamming era, babe. It was insane. But yeah, the thing is, I've noticed that a lot of kids and teenagers on TikTok are like dressing up like adults, acting like adults. Not only that, it's an incredibly alarming amount of them who I've seen like go and like hate on people, and then they would try to use the excuse, oh, I'm a minor, whenever they would get caught hating on someone, and it would be like, babe, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'll be damned if I ever let a minor come into my comment section and start talking shit about me, and then they try to use the excuse, I'm a minor, as if they didn't know damn well what you was doing. You literally just called someone a nigger in your comment section, but yet you gonna sit up here and say I'm a minor as like if that's some excuse. No, I'm calling your mother and you will be reported. You're getting detention. The amount of like just, and it's like, the thing is, it's becoming very alarming because it's literally like 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds doing this stuff. It's different when it's like a 17-year-old, maybe a 16-year-old. Not completely different, but it's a little bit different because of the fact that they're literally about to be an adult by law, not like mentally, because mentally, to be honest with you, I'm 18, but mentally I'm like 15, which anyways, yeah. But because of the fact that they're like about to be like adults in like 2 years or like 1 year or so, it is a bit different compared to when it's like literally a 14-year-old. I know y'all saw that one TikTok of that 14-year-old girl talking about, oh my god, I'm 14, but yeah, I'm hotter than all of you grown women. And she was like calling herself a MILF and stuff. And there was like millions of people who were like telling her, like it was like over 1 million people who had like commented on her video. It was like 1 million people who like liked her video and stuff. It was weird as hell. It was a whole thing on TikTok. Yeah, I think it's just weird, and I think they need to stop, simply because of the fact that, as someone who's done it before and been through it, I can assure you, once you get older, you're going to regret it. Not just that, right now should be the point in time where you decide to go and explore your options, you know what I mean? So like with the way you dress, with the way you act, the way you talk, you should be able to explore. But because of the fact that we have like trends that come up that are like immediately pushed, and because of the fact that they're so easy for young teens to follow nowadays, because like back in the day in 2008, your parents would take you to Justice or Rue 21. Your parents wasn't logging on to fashionnova.com, you know what I mean? Most parents these days literally just tell their children to get on Amazon, get whatever you want inside of a wish list, and I'll buy it for you. And that's it. And their parents just don't care. Or the kids will literally go out and find a way to make money on their own and then use that money to get whatever the hell they want. It's happened before. Trust me, when I was younger, I did it. When I was 16, I did some questionable stuff at the age of 16. Anyway, when I was 16, I found a way to get some money of my own, and I literally spent that money on like crop tops and like booty shorts and some other stuff, just like random stuff that I wanted, like nails, whatever, you know what I mean? And so I feel like teenagers very heavily need to be watched when it comes to that stuff. In all honesty, I don't even think teenagers should really be allowed on the internet until they turn about like 16. Even for me, even if I was to go back in time and I had to spend majority of my days, you know, not being on the internet until I turned 16, I would definitely do it, because that shit really fucks up kids, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just think kids need to be more careful, because I feel like even parents telling them, hey, be careful on the internet because there are weirdos out there, even their parents telling them that, they still don't really listen, you know what I mean? So that's really fucked up. And then there are so many kids who get like catfish and then they don't even realize it. That's the thing. They think that like pedophiles on the internet are all just like old men who go like, oh my god, you're so much older for your age, you act so mature for your age, when in reality it's literally like 24-year-olds who like get into group chats with you because of the fact that, you know, they say, oh, here to find friends, you know, looking for mutuals on TikTok. They'll say, oh, you know, I'm into K-pop, aren't you? You know, that's another thing. I don't think these kids really understand that, like, these, like, groomers and stuff also have interests. They don't just go around, like, thinking about children all day. Some of them are actually fans of K-pop. Some of them are actually fans of Marvel movies and Marvel shows and all of this stuff that is stereotypically for teenagers, but not really. Marvel stuff and like K-pop isn't stereotypically for teenagers. Well, K-pop kind of is, but like it's not really made for teenagers. But stereotypically, when you think of like superheroes, you think of K-pop, you usually think, okay, this is for like teenagers and stuff, you know. But anyways, yeah, there are like pedophiles who like genuinely have actual fucking interest and not just, oh my god, my interest is kids, you know what I mean? Though they know the lingo that teenagers use, they'll disguise themselves as like a 15-year-old version of Vinnie Hacker who lives, you know, 20 miles away from you, whatever, you know what I mean? And like the thing is, you see it even more nowadays with like kids on the internet talking about, oh, I went to go meet up with my internet friend, my profile picture is how it turned out, you know what I mean? And they'll show different pictures, and then in the end they'll change their profile picture and that'll tell you how the whole experience went. Babe, that's the thing. These kids think that they're like so smart and so easy to resist being preyed on, when in reality these people are changing their methods every single day. So you need to use your brain, babe. Let's use our smarts. We're smart kids, or at least I think you're smart kids. I hope you are smart kids. Anyway, I've been talking for almost 10 minutes now. I'm tired. I'm ready to take this makeup off. I was kind of waiting for my sister to come home, but it's about to be 2 in the morning, and we don't have time to do 2 in the morning, shorty. Yeah. So I'm gonna go put this oil on my eyelashes and take a nap. Mwah. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, good night.